It's not supposed to be a game of survival, people. Competition is supposed to be healthy and drive everyone to be a better version of themselves. It's to drive teams to be better versions of teams and organizations and companies to be better versions of themselves. Competition is not meant to be cutthroat in a game of limited resources and increased salaries and commissions just to weed out the weak. And oh man, there's a whole convoluted way that you can do very negative competition. But instead, competition is supposed to be more like two kids riding down the road in their neighborhood on an afternoon, looking at the straight flat away ahead of them, looking at each other and smiling and saying, "Hey, I'll race you to the stop sign." And they both get after it. And they make that 100, 200-yard sprint. And one of them just barely edges out the other and is the winner of that week or that day. Well, one of them gets a little bit of bragging rights and they feel good about themselves. And they say, "Hey, Johnny's going to want to race me next week. So I better get stronger and faster and maybe grease up the chain on my bike so I know that I can win." And the other guy looks and says, "Oh man, Johnny barely got me, but I can take him. I can take him if I just work a little harder, work a little harder." That's the fun, healthy competition. You look at sports like wrestling and, oh man, somebody got you and they took you down for the first time. Well, they've been working hard and I want to make sure I don't get taken down again. It is not supposed to be who can make the most sales this month. And, we have 5 salesmen and only positions for 4. So whoever has the lowest sales, they're getting voted off the island and fired or terminated or transferred down. That is not it. Now, that does short term produce really high results, but that kills morale, it kills ethical behavior, and it kills a culture of positivity. It gets toxic real quick. And so you see these big corporations, especially the 80s model of competition, and it drove things really, really exciting for a short period of time. And then there were crashes, big crashes, negative cultures. And if you want the type of lying, cheating, stealing, and winning at all cost mentality to creep into your business, well, then by all means, you have that cutthroat version of competition. But if you want a healthy, driven, morale and morality based approach to competition, find a ways to make it healthy and fun for your team so that lift everybody up. Yep, we can give the ribbon and the trophy and the temporary award to the person that has achieved for this period or this goal setting period, but then give the skills and the resources to those who are desiring to compete and have this healthy rivalry amongst each other. And I think you're going to notice a very, very different culture and a very different result in the effectiveness and the efficiency of your teams. So take that model, examine it, and see if you're doing it the healthy way or the toxic way.